Uh, a match consists of a number of short games. A game consists of enough rounds for a player to win that game. So during each round, players will create spells, blast their opponents, collect fabulous treasures, and most importantly, try to survive. The wizard who can stand tall when all other wizards has been disintegrated wins that game and earns a wizard last standing token. Each wizard draws from the main deck until he or she has a full hand of 8 cards. So we need 8 cards from the full deck.
From that guy? Okay.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm confused because if a couple of my cards are blank, like completely blank. Let me know if you get any blank cards.
No.
You didn't get any blank cards?
No.
Okay. Do those look blank to you too? Do they show up with no pictures on them?
No, I see them.
There's pictures on them?
Yeah.
Mine, it's not showing me pictures on them. That's
Maybe
weird.
put them like
It's fine.
yeah, we'll just like draw new ones in.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck, it's another blank one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Right?
Yeah.
7. The fuck?
Are they all those last two all blank?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like every other one comes out blank. Those two are blank. There we go. Okay. Now I have 8 cards that I can actually see. Alright. I was trying to look in the rules to see if there was a such thing as blank cards. I don't know why it wasn't showing up for me. So your hand will consist of various spell components. So S is the source of the spell. Each source is named after a legendary wizard. When you cast your spell, the source will give credit where credit is due. Then it's the quality of the spell, the Q. Each quality allows you, the wizard, to inject some of your own creativity into your spell. These adjectives give your spell flavor, often giving your foes a taste of the trauma they're about to suffer. And then the delivery of your spell. A delivery is the big boom, the cataclysmic finality of your spell. Sure to leave your foes bloodied and begging for mercy. Deliveries all have an initiative number and require a power roll. More on that stuff later. So each spell may contain up to 3 different components. A spell can contain no more than one of each type of component.
So one
So
source, one quality, one delivery.
yes. So and then it says these are all legal spells. So you can have a spell that's just a source. You can have a spell that's a source and a quality. You can have a spell that's a quality and a delivery. You can have a spell that's just quality or just delivery.
Mhm.
You can have a spell that's the source and delivery, and then the source, quality, and delivery. You just can't have like 2 sources, 2 qualities. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Okay, so you can have like just the components. Notice the nameplate banner. A full 3-card spell will always have the complete nameplate beginning with middle and end. Sources are always the leftmost cards, qualities are found in the middle, and delivery is at the end. If a wizard reveals an illegal spell, he or she must choose and remove cards from it until it becomes a legal spell. Place the removed cards into the discard pile. So, playing your spell. A wizard may play all of the components of a spell face down into the play area directly in front of them. You may stack your cards up or spread them out or, keep them in your hand if you wish to hide the number of components you are playing. Opposing wizards don't have the right to thumb through your cards to check. Here's what the table might look like. So it just shows like it would be like this. Hang on. What is this? So, okay, so you see on the bottom of the cards, it says like what type of, like if it's delivery or source, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it might look something like when it said to play it. So it would be like this. So I'd play them like face down next to my scorecard, like that. So you could put your spell together. That. and then that. Okay. So when all wizards are done playing their spell cards, the order of the spell resolution must be determined. At this time, each wizard should call out the number of their components. Wizards who played one spell components take their turns before wizards who played 2 or 3, and then so on. So like if you only play 2, you go first, and then if 2 or more players declare the same number of components, then those wizards announce their initiative numbers. So I think the initiative numbers are, I don't know. Hang on. Are they on the thing? No.
Maybe it's that.
Oh, find your delivery's initiative number in the flaming ember next to the card name on the banner.
Okay.
So it would be like 11 for like one of the cards I have in my hand says 11. So I need to see. So my initiative number is 3.
How does the blood counter stuff work again?
I don't think we got there yet.
Okay.
The highest initiative delivery acts first. So if your initiative delivery is higher than mine, you go.
What if I only play one card and it doesn't have a number on it?
So like only one part of your spell.
Yeah.
You like you're only, so then you would go first because people who are playing less cards go first.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Sorry.
This fucking thing's jumping around a bit because it's PDF in a Steam browser. That's the types. Okay. So power rolls, resolve the spell, placing. Okay, stop there. So when your initiative comes up, reveal the components of your spell. Now, in your best epic wizard voice, read the name of your spell in this dramatic order. Read the source first, the quality, and then the delivery. Your play group can decide the proper punishment for a wizard who fails to read the full name of the spell before starting to resolve it. If your spell is missing any of the elements, so if your spell is missing the source, you use your hero's name or use your own name as the source. If you're missing the quality, you don't have to add an adjective up here, but you can make up something creative. And if you're missing the delivery, use any magical word like cantrip, conjuration, or invocation.
Interesting.
Resolve the effects of your cards in the spell in the order they are read, so source, quality, then delivery. If a new component enters your spell while you are resolving it, and it's of a type that you have already resolved, finish resolving your current component, and then resolve the new one. So an example is your quality puts a source into play, but you have already resolved your sources. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So then it just gives you the types. So there's like arcane spells, dark spells, elemental, illusion, and primal. So when you make a power roll, look at the glyph on the card that that you need the roll for. You roll 1 6-sided dice for every card in your spell that has that glyph. In other words, if you play one primal component and it requires a power roll, you'll roll 1 6-sided dice. If you played 3 primal components, you'll roll 3 6-sided dice.
Man, what is up with this shit?
So I think we can resolve our spells now. Creatures are a subset of the delivery. All the delivery. Okay. The blood thing you asked about just says that. Hang on a second. He who holds the standee will find extra bonuses. When you see the word standee, you will have the standee at the time and get the effect of the word listed. Okay, so it's only a card that lets you have the standee. Oh, where the fuck did the blood thing go? I was just trying to read. Do 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 do. Zoom
That's
out and
fine.
make it easy. All right. You might have noticed the 6 blood drip markers. Those are for tracking the blood you collect throughout the game. Blood is a secondary resource you can spend to increase the potency of many spell components, treasures, and dead wizard cards. You start the match with no blood. When you kill a foe, you gain 3 blood. Killing off your foes is the easiest way to gain blood. You get no blood for killing yourself. As you gain blood, move your drip marker onto your wizard's character sheet. Your blood and HP will keep track of this. All right, so let's try to start so we have some momentum here.
Okay.
So you're playing 3 cards now for your spell?
Yeah, you are too, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
the last card, you have to know what the number is. So mine was a 3. It says in the little circle on the far right of your.
Mine is a 2.
All right, so I go first. So my spell is the Sly Rollers Low Balling Mecha Satan Satana. So roll 1 die. The first one says, where's the dice at? All right. So let's get this over here. So 1. So I take the standee. I'm still not entirely sure what that does. And then a foe of your choice who does not have treasure draws a treasure. Then deal 2 damage to each foe with the treasure.
Nice.
So you get to draw a treasure card.
Which one's that's one of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I deal 2 damage to you.
Okay.
So you go down to 18 HP.
20, 19, 18. Okay.
And then weakest foe, roll power. Oh, so I have to roll for power.
What's up?
So let's roll this. 2. So you only take 1 more damage.
So take 1 more damage?
Yep.
So I go down 18 to 17.
Yep. And the quality of your spells resolving. You deal 2 damage. You get to keep your creature in play. You can use it. Okay, so mine does say keep, so my creature stays in play apparently. I think this is gonna be a good game. It's just trying to get the fucking momentum for learning it.
Yeah.
All right, so you could go ahead and reveal your spell.
Okay. I'm trying to remember my Netflix password for death. It might take a while for me to get it.
With the slot cut,
Because you
that's
know how
okay.
many I have.
That makes it a standee.
Did I write it down? I did not.
Ooh.
But once I figure it out, I'm writing that shit down. Maybe you have it on the television. It's taken a while, so that might have been the right guess. Okay, so ready?
So these go into the, just so you know, these go into the discard pile now.
Uh-huh.
And this one stays because in the lower right hand corner here it says keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Okay.
think.
So my left one,
Mm-hmm.
the Flaming Prince, the Flaming Princes,
Nice.
Thundering, Dragon.
Yeah, see, that's weird. I don't know why I can't see your middle card. Like the picture doesn't show up for me, but that's fine. So deal 1 damage to each foe. So I go down to 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what this one says, so you gotta
It
tell me.
says deal 47 damage to a random foe.
47 damage?
No, just kidding.
Oh.
It says deal 2 damage to a random foe. Do this once for each different glyph in your spell.
All right, so 1, 1, 2. Hang on a second.
So does that mean for having source, quality, and delivery, it's 2, 4, 6 damage?
So no, so it would be the glyph. So this is an elemental glyph. These are the same glyphs. What
Oh,
is this an
gotcha.
elemental glyph
That's a
too?
primal.
All right, so it would be only 2 more.
So 4 in total.
Yeah, so 15.
Okay. And then this guy is foe who already acted this round. Roll for power. So I'm gonna roll. 5,
Oh wait, you roll 3 dice
3.
because you have, or sorry, you roll 2 because you have 2 of the same elemental glyphs.
Oh.
So if you have, when you do a power roll, you roll
Roll
however many of
2.
the same glyphs you have. Yeah, mine were
Alright.
all 3 different ones. There you go.
So 10 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 damage and 3 damage to each foe with a last wizard standing. Okay. So you just do 3 more damage because you don't have a
3 more.
token.
Okay.
And then this one says keep as well.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm down to 12. So it says here for the standee in the beginning of the game, the standee is controlled by no one until a card has something to do with it. So since my one card said to take the standee, this one after I rolled, at the end of a turn, at the end of each round of play, the player with the standee keeps it and gains 1 blood from the pool. So I get 1 more blood counter. Oh wait, I don't know if that's how that works. Let's leave that there
I
and
think
maybe
you,
just.
yeah, I think you just move your blood up
Okay. Yeah, you're probably right.
and then you have to do this thing. Why did you think you break it? Probably just froze. Just hit the home button.
Okay. All
And this probably has
right.
to go like this because they might meet. Kind of like Diablo thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Kind of like that thing.
All right. So I think that's the end of the turn. So we gotta play. I still don't know what these cards are. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So we gotta play another spell. So we play. So that card will stay face up.
Damn it, babe. This is why you don't have nice things. You broke it.
Ooh.
You broke it. Just let it do its thing, maybe. I don't think so. So naive. Such a fragile little mind.
Okay.
If it doesn't like, if it doesn't work in like next 5 minutes, just power it down and power it back up. Okay. So now we just pick a thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
Yeah,
draw
playing.
any new cards or anything, or?
I didn't see anything. Hang on.
Because eventually we'll run out of cards, no?
Do do do. Oh. So anytime now that you have a creature in play, anytime you take damage from a you may instead choose to discard a face-up creature you have in play. Doing so negates the damage done to you, but not to other players, if it hits multiple targets. Creatures cannot absorb self-inflicted damage. A creature that is unresolved face down in your spell is not eligible for this kind of loyalty.
So instead of taking damage to our hit points, we can have the creature get killed.
Yeah, and then you have to discard them. A kept creature does not add to the spell component card count that determines how quickly you cast your spell. For example, if you play a 3-card spell and you have kept 2 creatures from previous rounds, you are still playing a 3-card spell and not a 5-card spell. For the fun of it, you should add your kept creatures to your spell name announcement. The glyphs on your kept creatures are counted amongst the glyphs for your spell. Doop doop doo. Yeah, I don't see anything else about right now.
Give it
I'm
time.
just like drawing more cards.
That was like 30 seconds ago. Hit the power button then. So now what?
So I don't see anything still about drawing more cards yet.
Hmm.
The dead wizard deck. When a wizard is slain, he or she treasures or powerful items.
Yep.
Wild magic. You might be looking to draw a wild magic card from the main deck. Don't have a component type. Okay.
What do I do with my phone? Oh, what time is it? 9:40?
Yeah.
9:40. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Let's power through this and then we could finish up.
Oh yeah, so we gotta play more card things.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about drawing more cards right now, so unless yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just always supposed to have 8 cards in our hand. We could do it that way.
Yeah. I think that'll alleviate the issue.
4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't fucking see these cards. Thank you. Okay. Oh, now I can see them. Great. Awesome.
What is this? I don't know what that is, but it looks cool.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think this one gets to keep. I think he has to go.
Why is that?
Because I think you need to roll the +10 to get him to keep. Because I'm looking at other ones and like it says keep next to 5 to 9
I
instead
see
of the
what
other
you're saying, yeah.
one. So I need to play. Okay. Something else. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the number on your? I don't think I picked up the right one.
Oh shit. I didn't either. What the hell?
Oh, here it is. The last card.
Oh, so mine's still in play, so mine's still 2, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Or do I
yeah.
have to put another right one down?
No, you can keep using this one, and it'll be part of your spell.
Okay.
So mine is 17. So I'll flip over first again. So we got the Pain Demons, Woodstalky, Spider Monkey. All right, so roll 2 dice.
Spider monkey.
Use 1 dice to deal damage to the foe on your left. So there's no foe on my left. Use the second damage to deal damage to yourself, unless you have the standee, or you pay 1 blood. Nice. So I'm not going to do either one of those because there's no one to my left, and I have the standee. Discard up to 3 non-primal cards from your hand.
I don't even know
Heal
what
for
that
1
is.
HP discard that you've
The hell's
heal 1 HP for each card that you've discarded. So up to 3 non-primal. So I'm gonna discard this card. So that's 1, 2, and then so it says up to 3, right?
yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'll discard this one too. 3. So 1, 2, 3 puts me back at 15. And the last one says target foe on your right. Roll power. So I only have one of the arcane damage. So I only roll 1
One
dice.
dice. 5.
Ah, 5 to 9. So that's 2 damage.
So let's see. 17, 16, 15.
So we're both at 15 right now. And then these all get discarded.
So can I play another right card and then it adds to the spell it said or something like that?
So I think you can play. Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Or like you don't get to use the action on it, but it counts the whatever, the primal or the illusion or whatever the fuck the thing is.
Yeah, so it counts the glyph, which would be an
Glyph.
elemental.
Okay. I'll keep him for now.
Yeah.
And
So
then
I think you can like play a different one, and then this is just a as part of your setup now, if you want it. So then you could like sacrifice him instead of taking damage.
yeah. Cause then he doesn't do shit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's just there to really just take damage. Okay. So I don't like does it like how does the thing go? Like once one player goes, is the other person forbidden from changing cards or like how
What do you
does
mean?
kind of you know how like in like Boss Monster like once someone reveals their cards like the other person can't like do anything anymore, you know, like how there's like different phases and shit.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it just seems like this phase is just the revealing your spell phase right now. So
Yeah.
it's called the
So like can I still change spells now or once those
like change cards.
yeah,
No, I think once you put them on the table, like
it's
those
good.
are
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Okay.
I'll have to read through it like more thoroughly
So
tomorrow.
this one shit, wrong button. Rose Bottoms
Okay.
Mind Altering Dragon. So I heal 1
I'm gonna,
HP for
that
what?
doesn't let me see it.
Oh. Oh. Heal 1 HP for each different glyph in your spell. So
Okay.
I have a primal, an illusion, and the
And then
elemental, so I heal 3.
yep. So back to 18.
So back to 18. And then this one is deal 3 damage to a random foe. You
So
and
that's
that
me.
foe each gain a treasure. So you'll take 3 damage,
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, back to 12.
and then we each get treasure cards.
Nice.
And then, since he's the only spell card time for the last one, does he go again, or once you use him once, does he no longer?
I think he goes again.
Since he's
Yeah,
the only final one, right?
yeah, since you're playing him as part of your spell.
Okay, so I only get 1 dice now, since I don't have another fire.
Okay.
And
That's good for me. Come on, 1,
2
2. I'll take
damage, so you only take 1.
so 11.
Okay. And then
Nice.
these two. So now that that wasn't a 10, does he goes away now, right?
That wasn't a what? A 10? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
That would
that's
be
how that works. So I could have played another card since I got lucky to keep him, and he would have
Mhm.
been like a meat shield.
I think
That's how
so. That's
how that strategy kind of works.
yeah,
You
that's
want to
kind of what I
kind
was
of amass as
thinking.
many as you can for meat shields. That's kind of cool. Okay.
You just gotta play the 2.
Yeah, my initial number is 8. But I get to act
Oh,
first anyway, right?
yeah, you get to act first anyway because you're playing lesser
Oh
cards in
shit,
your
I
spell.
forgot about that and totally fucking. Alright, anyway. Um, so this is harvesting. Take the
Hmm.
standee and deal 1 damage to each foe for every dead wizard. If there are no dead wizards, gain 2 blood. So, I gain 2 blood. Got the standee, and then this one is one for one foe who already acted, so this card doesn't do anything because. Oh wait, no.
Well, you can still roll, yeah, because I haven't acted.
But does that mean like? So I guess like it doesn't matter whether or not you went first or not. You're still gonna go. So like, does it work like that, or did you have to go first for this card to do anything?
I think I would have had to go first for it to do anything because it
Okay.
says the target is the one foe who acted this round.
Okay. So then it just doesn't do anything.
Well, I would still roll if I were you, just to see if you can get the keep.
Oh, true, because I get 2 dice.
Yeah. Otherwise, it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay. 5, 6, 7,
Ooh,
8.
8. Close.
Okay.
All right. So my spell is Goldilocks, Pollinating, Fart
Fart
Night.
night.
Choose a foe. If that foe gives you a creature from their hand, add it to your spell. If that foe does not give you a creature, deal 1 dice. Deal 1 die of damage to them. So it's up to you. If you have a creature in your hand that you want to give me, you can do so. If you don't, then I roll a dice, and whatever we get on the dice is what damage is dealt.
Um.
That's
So
pretty
this
harsh.
sex squatch would be a creature.
Yeah, so see, it says over here, like, primal
Primal
creature.
creature.
Yeah, so, like, over here it'll say...
Yeah, I'll give you the creature.
Nice. Does it say add it to your spell? Okay. Oh, because it said you're only allowed 1 part of each spell, right? Like, I can't play 2. Oh, I fucking made it go away.
Yeah,
All right, let's
he's
just...
only a meat shield now.
Yeah, okay. Reveal cards from the main deck, and then add it to your spell.
Reveal
Reveal
cards from the
cards from
main
the...
deck until you find a creature.
Yeah, and then add it to your spell. All right, so should I just do a search on the main deck?
Yeah, that's
Or is
probably
that
easy.
too...
That's probably
Well,
easier.
okay. It's going to be a lot. Oh, the first one is a creature. Perfect. Exit out of this. Yeah, I can't see, like, I only saw
Then
a few
add
of
it
those
to your
cards.
spell.
Oh.
Bow.
Bob.
Bob.
Foe with the most blood. So he's not going to do anything either, though. Because I already have this. Pay 2 blood. You may resolve each of your power dice individually and against different foes. Oh, I'm not going to pay 2 blood.
Target is foe
So
of your choice.
choice, and then roll power. So I only... Ooh, I could roll 3? No. 2. What?
You could just roll 1, right? Because you don't have the same type as the creature.
2. Yeah, I think that's how it was working. Something like that. So I'll just roll 1. Super roll!
5.
Nice.
2 damage.
So 2 damage.
So 18, 17, 16.
And then he doesn't get to be kept. Because I needed to roll low for that. He's going to here.
So if you
Whoops.
wanted, you technically could include those 2 there probably in your next spell, I think.
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
if you just wanted to play a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing the thing where we make sure we always have 8, right?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5,
5.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you counting your treasure card as your 8, or are you just counting your spell cards as 8?
Only the spells as
Okay.
8.
I can't see this. I'm just gonna put this one down and pick it back up. I don't care.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
what the
looking
fuck?
at
Like
it.
I could see it when it's here, but I
But
can't see it
when
in
it's
my
in your
hand.
deck, that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's almost like it's like counts it as like it's hidden or something.
Yeah, I don't know why. And I've tried like right clicking on it too. There we go. All right. Uh,
Works now? You just had to turn it off and back on and it was fine. It's probably just got locked up.
oh wow. Okay.
I kind of like this game.
Yeah, like I said, I think when we get some more momentum going and like learn the rules a bit better, so it goes a little faster. Yeah, I think it could be really fun.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
All right. So this one
Oh
is
shit.
8. What's your
Mine
concentration damage?
is 19.
Oh, you go first.
Okay. So this guy, reveal the top 4 cards of the main deck. Add any revealed source cards to your spell and discard the rest. So I'm gonna pick 4.
Yep, I'm
1,
gonna make.
2, 3,
So this one's the source.
4. So the first 2 are sources,
Okay, I can't
and
see
then
that at all.
discard the rest. So these 2 guys,
They go into your hand or your spell.
it says reveal, add any revealed source cards to your spell and discard the rest.
Okay.
So I have those 2 guys. Then second one, choose one. Either deal 2 damage to each foe with even HP, or deal 3 damage to each foe with odd HP. But if I have the standee, I do both even damage and then odd damage. So you take a
So
total
I
of
just take
5 damage.
5 damage regardless. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then this one, target the weakest foe. That would be you. And since
Yep.
all of these are illusion, I get to roll 3 dice, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Shit. Grab you guys. Roll. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you take 3 more damage and I get to keep this card.
Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And so these go bye-bye. This guy stays. Even though he stays, I'm gonna probably just keep him for thing. You gain a treasure. Loot Zors. Take the standee. Pay 1 blood. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep those all as. But wait, creatures can only take your damage, right?
Maybe. Why? What? I can't. This one's blank to me. What does it
Cause
say?
even this one, this isn't a creature, but it said But that card said add it to my spell. So does that mean this round it now has to be part of that spell? But these are both left ones, so
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. That's why I was going to try an epic spell, Wars of the Battle Wizards. Try and bring it up on the tablet.
what time is it now?
10.
10. I should probably head off soon
Yeah.
since I have shitty work tomorrow. Oh, yes. Boom.
Come
It
on.
asks for permission every time you try to.
Product details, how to play. That's what we want. That's probably a PDF thing. That's why it's not going to load on there. All right, so I'm going to just flip my spell so we can kind of hurry with this round. Grizz Glow Balls, and then I played a Wild Magic card. Use in place of any one card in a spell. Before resolving any card of the spell, reveal cards. Oh, so I probably shouldn't have revealed that one yet. Reveal cards from the top of the main deck until you find a card of the type of this Wild Magic card was used in place of. So this would be whatever that middle one is called again. Quality. That card becomes a part of your spell. Discard Wild Magic cards. All right, so
So you
discard.
draw until you find a quality.
Yeah. And the first card is a quality. So this goes out. So it says discard and the rest of the revealed cards. So I don't think this counts because why?
No, that's the one that's. I guess it just means if you took you a while to find a quality.
Yeah, and because these cards are revealed through other means, I guess those get discarded too. Because they're revealed cards, which is fine, I guess. So I can flip this back over. Grizz Glow Balls, Inferno Lucky. So deal 3 damage to the foe on your left. If you pay 2 blood, deal 3 damage to each foe instead. So there's no one on my left. Each foe must roll 1 die. The high rollers gain 1 blood and takes damage equal to their roll.
Okay.
So you get to roll a dice, and whatever you roll is what you're doing.
Automatically gain a blood. So I have 3 now.
Yes.
And then this. 5 damage. Ouch.
Psh, I'm already down at 3. I'm not even sure what the blood does. Like, does that stop you from, like, I don't know. I think it's just a currency of some sort,
I
if
think
that
you
makes sense.
use it to make things more
Stronger.
powerful.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you like pay in blood. That makes sense. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm learning.
Okay. Do you watch Netflix on there? Gotcha. Booty meat. Said booty meat.
Okay. I'm only going to be playing 2 cards too. My initiative number is 13.
I don't have an initiating number.
So I think I go first then.
Probably.
All right. Even Steven, roll 2 dice, deal damage equal to the lowest result to a foe of your choice. And then target foe with a standee, and then roll power.
Roll 2 dice, deal damage equal to the lowest result.
Damn, I should have played another primal mid instead of an illusion. That makes sense. Because then I would have been able to take the standee. Okay. So I need to roll 2 dice. So let's grab these two. And
Hey, if you get a 5 or a 6, if you get lucky.
yeah, I just gotta hope. No!
So
you
1
get one
damage, right?
damage. Yeah. Snake eyes.
So I'm at 10. And
And
then
then roll pass. So I only roll for 1 dice because I only have one primal
one primal
creature.
creature.
Oh, that was
1
heartbreaking
damage.
too.
So 9.
Fuck out of here, dice. And then these get discarded. Your
Alright.
turn.
So this guy was the same one that you played,
Oh, nice.
where I
Okay.
get to try to find a quality. It's wild. It's a delivery. It's a source. It's a quality. Okay. So
It takes the yeah. There you go.
it goes here.
And then all face-up cards. Yeah. Discard this wild magic cards and all the rest of your revealed cards. So I think that's because that's what I did before. These cards, like any card that's revealed, has to go.
Yeah, I see. I think that means just the rest of this pile.
It could. That
But
probably is. Yeah.
but
Just
we'll
leave these
do all
cards.
of these anyway, since you got rid of yours.
You're about to kill me anyway. So
Mm.
deal 1 damage to the foe on your right, 2 damage, 3 damage until you've dealt damage to each foe once. Okay. So I at least have to take 1 damage.
Yeah.
And then let's see what this card is.
And this is just roll 1 die and heal that much HP. But since
Damn.
these are both primals, I get 2 dice. Right?
Yep.
So roll.
Of course.
10. So I don't even have that much HP. 1, 2.
Of course you don't. Fuck. Oh, my game crashed.
Did it?
Yeah, fuck.
Well, that's one way to end it.
Yeah, damn it. It knows